Men make a city, men and the women who inspire them. Pittsburgh is the story of a coal-dust hunkie with diamond aspirations, and the two men she fired with reckless ambition. The stars who thrilled you in The Spoilers: Marlene Dietrich, Randolph Scott, John Wayne, with Frank Craven, Louise Albritton, Thomas Gomez, Samuel S. Hines, in a brawny kaleidoscope of miners and millionaires, speakeasies and mansions in Pittsburgh's roaring 20s, when two huskies fought a city and each other for the favor of a woman.
Drag him out! Look out!
I'm your kind of guy, see? And you're my kind of gal. We were cut from the same chunk.
Yeah, from dirt and smoke. Maybe that's what you want. I've got other plans.
But why do you insist on keeping me? Is it because in me you have some alleged social standing? Or is it because you and that hunkie are after...
Stop it. Marriage with that crowd is a business like everything else. Oh, come on, hunky. You got the wrong slants. You got to see this thing the right way.
If there's anything left when I finish, you can have him. Baby, this is one time you're going to do your own fighting.
Trying to be a hero, huh?
Honor and obey, until death do you part.
I do.
Shall I telephone for the ambulance?
No. The undertaker. She's dead.
Mysterious murder strikes at the altar, and the maniac monster creeps from his domicile of death to claim the lifeless form of his latest bride. Police baffled, a public in terror, but nothing can stop this fiend on his hideous trail except a girl reporter who wages a brave, foolhardy fight against the blackest art this side of the grave.
Why have you a mausoleum in the basement? All those dead girls and that horrible dead creature.
My dear, you must have had a bad dream.
Now look, Professor, this was no dream. You wanted to see me, Reverend?
To the darkest hour.
When the clock strikes 12 and the veil between worlds thins, join us. Welcome to the darkest hour. Welcome to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Mausoleum.
Hello, my fellow fright fiends, and welcome back to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Mausoleum. Tonight we're sinking our fangs into a dose of delicious dread. Our feature film, we've got the 1942 Bela Lugosi creep fest, The Corpse Vanishes. Oh, Bela, you suave, sinister scientist, stealing brides to keep your wife young forever. What a guy. It's got mad science, creepy vibes, comic relief, flowers, and more vanishing corpses than the vampire's day planner. Doesn't make sense for a vampire to have a day planner. Come on, Grok, give me some better lines here. Probably a night planner. But wait, there's more. Before we dive into Lugosi's corpse caper, we're serving up a special treat. From the same year, 1942, a Superman cartoon from the Fleischer Brothers. Oh, a lot of tribe members here. This cartoon is called The Arctic Giant. Now this one's a real blast from the past, folks. I know there's a new Superman movie that came out, and I don't know much about it, but I think he fights some kind of a giant kaiju type monster. But this wasn't the first time. Here, Superman takes on a massive thought-out dinosaur, stomping through Metropolis like it owns the place. And here's the kicker. This dino looks eerily like Godzilla. Over a decade before the King of Monsters roared onto screens in 1954, and even before the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms in 1953. Talk about a prehistoric trendsetter. Is it a coincidence? Or did the Fleischer brothers know something Toho didn't? Or did Toho actually rip off from the Fleischer brothers? You decide, my ghoulish gang. So grab your popcorn, dim the lights, and let's see if Superman can stop that Arctic beast before it turns Metropolis into a dino diner. And stick around for the corpse vanishes, because nothing says romance like Bela Lugosi in a syringe full of creepy. Let's roll the cartoon.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird!
It's a plane! It's Superman!
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings at a single bound, this amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the Man of Steel, Superman. Possessing remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice, disguised as a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, Clark Kent. Penetrating deep into the frozen wastes of the great Arctic plains, an archaeological expedition searching for prehistoric fossils makes an amazing discovery. A huge monster, as lifelike in appearance as when it roamed the Earth millions of years ago in the Mesozoic Age, is found frozen in the ice in a state of perfect preservation. Constantly handicapped by the hazardous sub-zero elements, the scientists and their band of tireless workers succeed in removing the mammoth creature from the frozen pit. The ice-encased monster is loaded into the hold of a huge freighter equipped with a special refrigeration plant and brought to this country. Here, in a specially constructed wing of the Museum of Natural Science, this awe-inspiring creature is displayed to the public for the first time.
And you mean to say that if the ice were permitted to thaw, there's a possibility the monster might still be alive? Thank you, Professor.
Yes, Chief.
Lois, there's a new angle on that frozen monster story. Get over to the museum and see what's doing. They've got him in a special refrigerator.
Okay, Chief.
Oh, Lois, want me to go over there with you?
No, thanks. You'd probably faint if you saw the monster. You scare so easily.
Maybe she's right, but Superman hasn't fainted yet.
Ken produces the necessary refrigeration. The control board is downstairs. I'll show it. The entire plant is operated from this board. The thermometer must be watched constantly, as any rise in temperature might prove dangerous.
what a story.
Outside, everybody. Step lively, please. Use the nearest exit. Please, folks, keep moving. We have to clear this room at once.
That's what he thinks.
Police headquarters. Hello, Chief. Send the riot squad. We're in trouble.
Give me the city desk. Hurry!
Proceed to Fifth and Main at once. Chief, Lois is in the museum.
Better get over there, Kent.
Right. This looks like a job for Superman.
Lois! Superman!
You'd better get back to your office where you'll be safe. I've got some work to do.
Yes, sir. And this the best story in years? Swell chance.
This time, stay put.
Yes, my lord, and thanks.
You showed plenty of courage getting that monster story, Lois.
Thanks, but where were you?
Me? Oh, I must have fainted.
Shalom, my Midnight Misfits, and welcome back to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Mausoleum. We're still waiting for Bela Lugosi's corpse collecting shenanigans in The Corpse Vanishes, but it's time to lighten the mood with another cartoon, a little animated lunacy. We just watched The Arctic Giant, and tonight again we're diving into another cartoon, the 1942 Looney Tunes gem, Wacky Blackout. This cartoon's a wild ride, folks. A wartime romp where animals take center stage during a blackout, causing all sorts of zany chaos. We've got cows acting like air raid wardens, turtles racing like they're late for a date or a basho, and more slapstick than a pie fight at a clown convention. Released in 1942, this one's got that classic Looney Tunes energy, poking fun at the home front hustle while the world was, well, a bit wackier than usual and scarier, and so they needed some relief, you know, on the home front. All these movies from the same year, 1942, when really horrible things were, of course, going on in Europe. So grab your blackout curtains and a snack, preferably not glowing in the dark, and let's see what happens when the lights go out and the critters go nuts. After this, we'll start our feature presentation, The Corpse Vanishes, with the creepiness, so don't touch that dial, unless it's turned up to the spooky. Roll it.
Howdy, folks. You know, I reckon a lot of you people out there are sort of wondering about us here on the farm during this war. Well, I want you to know that we're prepared for any emergency. Yes, sir, just like the city folks. Now, take this farmer here. Why, he's heard and read about them there incendiary bombs. You know what he's done? He's even trained his pet dog to help put out the fires. Here's his dog just about to go into action. He's a full-blooded Spitz. Now take this here cow, for instance. Why, you know she's increased her production and she's now given 5,000 quarts of milk a day. And it seems like a lot of milk, but 5,000 quarts is what she gives.
Gives nothing. They come in and take it from me.
What a performance! Well, look who's here. It's old Tom. You know, old Tom was about the oldest cat in these here parts. Yes, sir. Why, he's been around for the last 3 wars, and he knows that this one will turn out all right, too. Say now, would you look at that? A teeny little woodpecker. Now, I bet you I know what he's aiming to be when he grows up. I reckon he plans to be a riveter at Lockheed.
Ooh, look at the cat's tail. Ooh, here I do. I did a whipping. I did it.
You know, we American people always sort of look forward to Thanksgiving, and this year is certainly no exception. This year turkey is getting fattened up. Yes, sir, he's getting lots to eat, and you know what? When he reaches 20 pounds, he'll be ready for the oven.
20 pounds? Oven?
You know, these turtle eggs, they've been laying around in the sun for quite a spell, and, well, what do you know? Looks like they're getting ready to hatch.
I did it again.
Well, as I was saying, these little turtles are born with a natural bomb-proof shelter on their backs. Ain't that cute? in the world has come over that? Hey, little fella. What do you think you are?
Beep, beep. I'm a Jeep. Jeep, Jeep.
Well, now that we're back on the farm, let's sort of peek in on a young fella who's a-courting his sweetie.
Marie Elena, would you be my, would you like, no, would you be my, oh, gosh, I wish there was a blackout. Blackout! Oh boy, oh boy, blackout! Blackout!
I just don't know what has come over the caterpillars. Just seem to lay around and look glum. Well, would you look at that little feller? He sure looks happy, don't he?
Happy? Of course I'm happy. I just got a retread.
These little fireflies here are gonna stage a practice blackout. Looks like they're set to go. Okay, lights out. Hey there, turtle. You better pull into your shelter. It's a blackout.
Nope, I'd rather not.
Pull your head in. That's better. Why in the world didn't you want to go into your shell?
Well, I'm afraid of the dark.
All right, fireflies. Blackout's over. Hey, you. You on the end. Yes, you. What happened to your light? Hey, who's the bulb snatcher? Who's the bulb snatcher? Did you ever see a prettier sight than this here mother bird? She is a-teaching her little son how to fly.
It's very easy, darling. Just flap your wings like this. See? Come on now. Do as Mommy did.
I want to be a dive bomber.
I guess about the only living creatures that haven't been affected by the war are the famous swallows of Capistrano. Yes, sir. As you all know, these here birds return to the mission on a certain day each year, and we're here just in time to see them come back. They'll be along any minute now. Telegram for the audience. What does it say?
It says here, we are out over the ocean. Can't even get close to land. We can't fly to Capistrano. Past the 4th Interceptor Command.
Signed, the Swallows. Now, you folks all know how valuable carrier pigeons is in wartime.
I do it.
As I was saying, about them there carrier pigeons, well, now this proud couple is famous around these parts. During the last war, they gave more sons to the service than was ever thought possible. Well, more.
We did it before, and we can do it again, and we will do it again.
That's all, folks.
Hello, my fellow creatures of the night. Welcome to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Mausoleum, where the graves are open, the popcorn's popping, and the scares are strictly kosher. I'm your host, Rabbi Joe, your guide through the haunted shtetl of cinema's spookiest schlock. So grab your bubby's favorite blanket and settle in for a fright fest that'll make your kishkas quiver. Tonight, we're diving in to a 1942 Poverty Road gem that's so wild it could only come from the warped crypt of Bela Lugosi, and a budget smaller than my synagogue's Kiddush spread. It's the corpse vanishes. Picture this. The brides are dropping dead on their wedding day. Their bodies vanishing faster than my Aunt Esther's kugel at a potluck. Enter Bela Lugosi, a fellow Hungarian, playing Dr. Lorenz, a mad scientist who's stealing these poor gals to keep his wife looking like she just walked out of a 1920s beauty parlor. That reminds me of a joke, but yeah, it's like Botox but with more chloroform and a lot less FDA approval. Now this flick's got it all. Creepy old houses, henchmen who look like they flunked goon school, and Bela giving those hypnotic stares that say, I'm evil, but I'm fabulous. Let's be real. When your evil plan involves kidnapping brides to make an anti-aging juice, maybe it's time to just invest in some night cream. Am I right? So that's why this movie's perfect for our... So why is this movie perfect for our Midnight Mishpacha? Because it's got that B-movie chutzpah. Cheap sets, a wild plot, and enough Lugosi ham to make a deli sandwich trafe. Plus, I'm pretty sure that Dr. Lorenz's lab assistant is just my cousin Morty after one too many schnapps. You'll see what I mean. Before we start, keep your windows locked, your bouquet close, and maybe don't trust any florists with a Transylvanian accent. Stick with me, and we'll survive this corpse-crazy caper together. So light the candles, dim the lights. Let's get ready for the corpse vanishes. We'll be back after these messages to dive into the madness. Don't touch that dial, unless you're calling your rabbi for an exorcism of a dybbuk.
And you, Phyllis Hamilton, do you take this man to be your legal, lawfully wedded husband, to love, honor, and obey until death do you part?
I do.
She's fainted, Dr. Raven.
Take her into the anteroom.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Rayburn, I'm Pat Hunter from the Chronicle.
Please, this is no time for interviews.
Shall I telephone for the ambulance?
No. The undertaker. She's dead.
Hey, I can go now.
Is that all? Gee, thanks.
Good evening, Dr. Rayburn. I'm from the Forest Mortuary.
Forest Mortuary? Why, 2 of your men just drove away with the body a few moments ago.
Well, there must be some mistake. They weren't our men.
Well, I've heard of ambulance chasing, but this is something new.
New? It's sensational. Another kidnapping of a dead bride. What a story!
And a few minutes ago, one of the men who helped remove the body of the mysteriously dead bride was apprehended by the police.
Go on, keep talking.
Well, what I told you, I was standing on the corner, minding my own business, when along comes a stiff wagon. A guy poked his head out of the window and asked me if I want to make a couple of bucks.
How many men were with that hearse?
2. At least all I could see.
What'd they look like?
I don't know. It was dark. I didn't pay no attention to faces.
You noticed the license?
What, with 2 bucks staring me in the face?
Come on, tell the truth. What'd you do with the corpse?
I didn't do nothing with it. What I tell you is the truth. So help me.
As District Attorney, Mrs. Wentworth, I assure you there won't be any trouble. You can proceed with the wedding as planned.
Well, we want some assurance besides words. We want protection.
I'll have plenty of men guarding the chapel. And if I'm any judge of the appearance of your daughter, she looks as healthy as she is beautiful.
Well, really, Mother, I think you're making much ado about nothing.
You're not worried, are you?
Not in the least.
Well, if we have protection, I'll feel much better about it.
You'll have it all right, Mrs. Wentworth. Tell Jones and Riley to wait. I'll pick him up.
That's the Wentworth mother and daughter, isn't it? Is the wedding called off?
Certainly not. And there isn't going to be any trouble either.
That's what all the rest of them thought.
I can't answer for Miss Wentworth's health, but your paper can print one thing, and that is that there'll be no more theft of girls' bodies.
Yeah. This'll get you and Sandy into the wedding, and I want plenty of photographs.
Oh, don't worry, boss. I got enough film to cover the Russian front.
Oh, Mr. Keenan, you promised to take me off the society column.
Oh, quit beefing. You're getting a break. This is the most exclusive wedding of the year.
What if the Wentworth girl drops dead, too?
You'll still tell me what she's wearing, along with the rest of the fancy pants. Get me the guest list and don't bother about anything else. I've got 3 men working with the police, and there'll be plenty more thereabouts. If the bride pulls up this time, there won't be any snatching. Now get going.
What if I get a clue?
Oh, I wouldn't let that bother me, sweetie pie. You wouldn't know a clue if it bit you.
I'll remember those words, stooge.
Why are you so nervous, Mother? After all, I'm the one that's getting married.
Oh, I just can't help it. I'm so afraid something will go wrong.
Oh, forget it. Nothing can possibly happen.
Oh, Alice! Oh, you look perfectly beautiful.
I look all right.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I am too. Have you seen Dwight?
No. Make it snappy. We're late and this wedding won't wait for us.
Can I help it if we had a blowout?
Serves you right. Why don't you buy some new tires for this bus?
You know, I've been thinking of getting... Hey, are you kidding?
Come on. You mustn't come in here. It's bad luck.
Oh, not even a peek?
Not even one. You'll see me soon enough.
You see? Girls, do you mind if I have these last few minutes alone with Alice?
Oh, I know. We understand. Well, Mother, you're about to lose me.
I hope not forever, dear.
Oh, of course not. What are you talking about?
Do you feel all right, dear?
Certainly. I never felt better in my life.
You should forget all that silly nonsense about those brides dropping dead.
For Miss Wentworth.
Oh, thank you. From Dwight, no doubt. Oh, wear this next to your heart, darling. All my love. What an unusual orchid. Why, I never saw one like it before. It's lovely. It's beautiful.
The minister is ready, Mrs. Wentworth.
Thank you. Say a little prayer, darling.
You look faint, dear. Do you feel all right?
Oh, darling, are you all right? Oh, Alice, dear. Alice.
What happened again? I just got the picture of the month.
I just phoned the news to Keenan. Did you get any more pictures?
Did I get pictures? I covered everything except a close-up of this pretty posy.
Why, that looks like the one the bride wore. What are you doing with it?
Presenting it to you, sweetheart, as a token of my devotion. Take a smell.
Who ever heard of an orchid with a scent?
Well, that one has. Maybe it's a clue.
What a peculiar sweet odor.
Yeah, make a swell romaine salad. Hey, Pat, you're not going to pass out too, are you?
No, I'm okay.
וכל הנצויצוס הקדושים שבקליפה אוילם בסוידך הראס הסממני כתרס מבחינס מלכוס כשאלה מויסק במעשה ומתן הוא בבחינס דין ממנס היינו Oi, in the middle of learning here, I gotta get a phone call. Yes, hello, Rabbi Joe's Midnight Mausoleum, where the jokes are strictly kosher. Oh, Shalom Aleichem, Mrs. Kravitz. Oh, you have another Shiloh for me. Oh, you want to know if there are beauty parlors in Olam Haba, in heaven? Oh, because you've been watching our movie. The corpse vanishes, where Bela Lugosi is trying to keep his wife young and beautiful. All right, you like to go to the beauty parlor, and you want to know if in Olam Haba, in the next world, in heaven, they have beauty parlors. You know, I have to go and make a Lias Neshama to ask a Shiloh like that, a Shalos Chulam. I'll start singing, and then yoy 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 bum bum bum. Oy, oy, da, 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 dum.
Many happy returns.
In the midst of the sneezes, I had a revelation. Yes, Mrs. Kravitz, they do have beauty parlors in Olam Haba. But I have some other news for you. Yes, you have an appointment next Tuesday. What? Sorry. All right. Well, say hi to Morty for me. That's the kind of mishigas we have around here. Let's go back to the corpse vanishes.
What kind of a gag is this? No driver, no license plate. Maybe it isn't a gag. Maybe it's a decoy. Well, maybe you're right.
Calling all cars, calling all cars. Another abduction of a girl's corpse. Brunette, 22 years of age. Stop and search all trucks and suspicious-looking cars. That is all. Burnside.
Pile out. We're taking a look inside this rig.
Sure thing, officer.
Hey, Pete. It's a corpse, all right, but not the one we're looking for. All right, go ahead.
Change that headline to read as Wedlock Challenged. Then set up an editorial attacking the DA's office for playing marbles while some madman runs away with the bodies of dead brides.
Okay, Mr. Keenan.
Send me up the proofs right away. Oh, so it's you. Well, of all the rotten stories that have ever been turned into this office, yours takes the prize. No guest list, and we don't even know what the bride wore.
She wore this orchid.
Listen, Miss Hunter, I have a great responsibility. I'm a public servant. Parents are calling the Chronicle frantically with tears in their voice, begging for news of their daughters. I have a daughter myself who's about to be married. Maybe she'll drop dead, too. But she won't drop dead from an orchid.
I didn't say that.
Well, then what are you talking about?
Every one of the brides that died and disappeared were wearing one of these orchids.
How do you know?
Well, I checked. Look at these pictures.
All right, perhaps it's a coincidence. It still doesn't spell anything.
Then where did the Wentworth girl get this orchid? The bridegroom didn't give it to her.
Perhaps a dozen people gave it to her. Her mammy, her pappy.
No, they didn't either. I checked. Besides, this orchid has a peculiar odor. That's unusual.
Well, if you think it's a clue, why don't you follow it up?
Is that an assignment?
It's a notice that you're through if you don't bring something in.
Okay, Mr. Keenan.
My little family. You're all so very faithful.
Master, the Countess is waiting.
Upstairs?
There.
Oh, you must hurry. Mike?
Are you suffering, my beloved?
Terribly. You must hurry.
I'm so sorry, but I was detained. Please forgive me.
Forgive you. You loiter and waste time while I wait here dying. Dying.
Courage. I will not let you die.
Better death than agony like this. Look at me. Look at me.
Calm yourself, my dear.
Now, will you hurry?
Why do you beat my son so hard?
Because he's a beast, an animal, and someday I shall have to destroy him.
My poor son, why was he ever born?
Can you bear to look at me now?
Of course. You're beautiful. And I shall always keep you that way.
Will she live?
As long as she can be of any use to us.
She's pretty. Very young.
All of them must be. Come, my dear. Look after the girl, Paga.
Yes, Master.
Shalom, my Midnight Mishpacha. Welcome back to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Mausoleum, where we're knee-deep in the creepy, kooky world of the corpse vanishes. Don't go sneaking off to the kitchen for more matzo ball soup. This flick's getting wilder than a bar mitzvah with an open bar. Oh, they really know how to put the bar in the bar mitzvah. Tonight, let's shine a Shabbos candle on the cast, bringing this 1942 schlockfest to life, or, well, at least undeath. First up, the king of creepy himself, Bela Lugosi. You know him as Dracula. But in this flick, he's Dr. Lorenz, the world's worst skincare consultant. Bela's hypnotic stare could sell gefilte fish to a cat. He's chewing the scenery like it's a knish. Fun fact, Bela made this poverty row flick 11 years after his Dracula fame. Perhaps because he needed to pay for all those fancy capes. I bet he practiced that evil laugh in the mirror every morning. Let's hear it, Bela. Maybe we leave that to the pro. Next, we have Luana Walters as Patricia, our plucky reporter heroine. She's snooping around. Oh, Bela knows about that, but it's a different type. So she's snooping around Dr. Lorenz's bride-snatching scheme like she's auditioning for Lois Lane, the B-movie years. Luana was in a ton of low-budget flicks, from westerns to horror. You gotta admire her hustle. In this movie, she's dodging creepy henchmen and bad lighting like a champ. If I were her, I'd have told Bela, take the brides, but leave me out of your weird science juice. Rounding out the cast, we have Tristram Coffin. That's an interesting name for a movie about coffins. He plays Dr. Foster, not Dr. Forrester. The good guy doc who's sweeter than honey on challah, but about as exciting as the Yom Kippur sermon. You know, the one just before Mincha. And don't miss Elizabeth Russell as Countess Lorenz, Bela's wife, who's so glamorous she makes evil look like a fashion statement. Plus a whole crew of henchmen and screaming brides who probably got paid in coffee and a pat on the back. We also have Angel, played by Angelo Rosito, a well-known little person actor in classic Hollywood. He was a Hollywood icon, standing 3 foot tall but leaving a giant mark. Born in 1908, Angelo Rosito was a little person actor who popped up in everything from silent films to Freaks in 1932, where he stole hearts as a circus performer. In The Corpse Vanishes, He's all in, creeping through secret passages, giving side-eye to nosy reporters, and serving Bela like he's the world's most menacing butler. I bet he got paid in extra capes and promised not to end up in one of Lorenz's test tubes. So, this guy's the pint-sized powerhouse stealing scenes in this 1942 B-movie bonanza. And here, Angel is Dr. Lorenz's loyal henchman, skulking around the mad scientist's creepy mansion, helping with all that bride snatching and potion making. He's got this eerie vibe. He knows where all the bodies are buried, probably because he dug the holes himself. Now, what makes Angel so memorable? Rosita brings this quiet intensity that's spookier than a chauffeur blast at midnight. He doesn't say much, but those glares, pure chutzpah. Fun fact, Angelo kept acting for decades, even showing up in Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome in the 1980s. Talk about a career with more staying power than Aunt Esther's fruitcake. So as we dive back in the corpse vanishes, keep an eye on Angelo Rosito's Angel. He's proof that in a house full of mad scientists and vanishing brides, the smallest guy can cast the biggest shadow. Just don't ask him to reach the top shelf for a book in Dr. Lorenz's lab. Well, we'll be back after these messages, my ghouls. Stay tuned, unless Angel's creeping up behind you. And don't let any mad scientist borrow your bouquet.
None of the florists I checked with ever saw an orchid like that.
Well, that's not surprising. This particular type belongs to the Stanhopea class. It's a very rare species.
Do you know of anyone that grows them?
No. But if you wish to find out more about them, I suggest that you look up a man by the name of Lorenz. He was the one who originally hybridized this plant, over in Europe somewhere.
But I just can't go to Europe just to...
Oh, that isn't necessary. He lives up at Brookdale now.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
You're quite welcome.
Looks like that box got a coffin in it, Jed.
Sure does. For Professor Lorenz. What do you suppose he wants with a coffin?
Search me. He's such a strange, spooky guy. The further I stay away from him, the better.
Me too.
I'll take charge of this.
Go ahead, take it away. Glad to get rid of it.
Taxi, lady?
Yes.
Right this way. Where to, miss?
To the home of Professor Lorenz.
Lorenz, I'm sorry, I can't take you there. I'm out of gas.
You mean you won't take me?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. I just...
Is this the only taxi in town?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Look, I've simply got to get to the Lorenz place. I'll make it worth your while.
Oh, I'm sorry, lady, but that truck's going up there. You might get a ride with him, that is, if you don't mind riding with a coffin.
Would you give me a lift to the Lorenz place?
What do you want to go there for?
To see the professor.
Does he expect you?
No, but
Then we can't take you.
Get off and stay off.
Look, I've got to see Professor Lorenz. It's important.
I said you couldn't ride.
Hey, wait a minute. You've got my bag. Oh. Would you mind giving me a lift?
Well, certainly not. Where are you going?
I'm trying to get to the home of Professor Lorenz.
Well, you're in luck. That's where I'm going. Get in.
Thank you.
My name is Dr. Foster.
I'm Patricia Hunter.
Are you a friend of the Lorenz?
No, I'm a reporter. I hope to interview the professor. You're his doctor, I presume?
Well, not exactly. Lorenz is a doctor himself, but he has no license to practice. I've been working with him. We're trying to find a cure for his wife.
Oh, I see. What type of people are the Lorenzes?
You'll find them very interesting. Professor Lorenz is a man of unusual accomplishments, but his wife is rather peculiar. I expect you'll find them both a bit eccentric. Toby, tell your master I'm here.
Cheerful little fellow, isn't he?
I told you they were eccentric.
I'm inclined to believe you.
Get out, you gargoyle! Get out!
Good evening, Dr. Foster. Come right in.
Good evening, Professor Lorenz, the Countess. May I present Miss Patricia Hunter?
How do you do?
We have been expecting you.
So you found my bag in your truck?
Yes. There it is.
Miss Hunter's a newspaper woman.
I came here hoping you might grant me an interview.
An interview? About what?
No one asked you to come here. You are not welcome.
Control yourself, my dear. I'm sure Miss Hunter meant no harm. Please forgive my wife. She's not well. Come, you had better retire.
So that's what you call being eccentric. Well, I have another name for it.
I do not like that girl. She is here for no good.
We have nothing to fear.
I'm sorry, Professor, if we're intruding.
Not at all, Dr. Foster. This is our evening for work. Please, be seated.
Thank you.
What do you wish to interview me about?
Orchids.
Orchids?
Yes, I understand that you're an authority on the subject.
They were once my hobby, but I haven't grown any for several years. Which species are you interested in?
A very rare one of the Stanhopea type. A horticulturist told me that you're the original hybridizer of it.
Have you ever seen one?
Yes, I have one in my bag. I'll show it to you.
Where did you get it?
Oh, a friend of mine gave it to me. You see, I'm doing an article on orchids for my newspaper, and I thought that you might be willing to supply me with some special data.
I'm sorry I can't spare the time tonight, Miss Hunter. You see, I have very important work to do with Dr. Foster.
I understand.
If your interview can wait until morning, I'll drive you back here then. If that's agreeable with Professor Lorenz.
Well, it's quite agreeable, but I would suggest that you both stay here as my guests.
Thank you very much, but I prefer going to a hotel.
Just as you wish. I think it would be foolish to go out in such a storm.
The professor is right, Miss Hunter. Perhaps we had better remain. However, if you insist, I'll gladly drive you back to the village.
I'm afraid that would be an imposition since you've so much work to do. Thank you, I'll stay.
Toby will show you to your rooms. Toby, take up Miss Hunter's bag.
Good night.
Good night. I'll meet you in the study soon. Very well.
Why did you ask her to spend the night here?
very special reason.
Thank you.
I guess you sleep very good. Maybe.
The few times I've stayed overnight here, I slept unusually well.
It must be wonderful to have nerves like that. Tell me, just how well do you know these people?
Why, actually, not very well. I've only recently moved into the village. You know, a young doctor trying to establish a practice.
Well, I must be keeping you from your work. Good night, Doctor.
Good night.
What do you want? Yes, you are beautiful.
How did you get in here?
So young. Such lovely skin. Sometime you too will be a bride.
I know where you're going. Someday, the master will catch you. Then you'll be sorry.
Foster! Dr. Foster! Dr. Foster!
What's wrong?
I just saw someone in my room, a horrible-looking creature. He disappeared back there.
Apparently he's not here now. Where did you see him?
Leaning over my bed.
Of course, you might have been dreaming.
I'm positive I wasn't. Earlier in the evening, Mrs. Lorenz suddenly appeared and then disappeared. Do you suppose there's another entrance to this room?
Oh, I doubt it. Why don't you try to go back to sleep? No one's going to harm you. I'm sure it was just a nightmare.
I think this whole place is a nightmare. Professor Lorenz and his wife were actually sleeping in coffins. I saw them.
We often find it difficult to explain the peculiarities of some people.
I guess so. I'm awfully sorry to bother you.
It was no trouble. If you're frightened, call me again. Good night.
Good night.
What is the trouble?
The angel. He has disturbed our guests.
Always the angel. He is a menace to us.
Yes. I think the time has come to dispose of him. Don't be afraid, Angel. I would not hurt you.
Shalom, my Midnight Mishpacha. Welcome back to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Mausoleum, where we're knee-deep in the bride-snatching bonanza of The Corpse Vanishes. Oi, this flick's so wild, it's like Bela Lugosi raided my synagogue's bridal shower gemach for his evil science fair project. Now let's lift the curtain on the folks who stitched this 1942 schlock monster together. The director, writer, and the crew. First up, director Wallace Fox. The guy was the maestro of Poverty Row, cranking out B-movies faster than my Uncle Morty churns through Kreplach. Wallace directed everything from westerns to horror, and in The Corpse Vanishes he keeps the creepy coming with shadowy sets and Bela's evil grins. Fun fact, Wallace also directed Bowery at Midnight, also with Bela Lugosi, so he knew how to handle those hypnotic stares. Too much? Yeah, I thought so. Now the writer Sam Robbins, the brain behind this tale of vanishing brides and mad scientists. Now Sam wasn't exactly Shakespeare. He had the knack for packing weird into 60 minutes. He wrote this script with Gerald Schnitzer and Harvey Gates, and together they cooked up a plot so nutty. It's like they tossed every horror cliche into a blender with some chutzpah. Brides? Check. Mad scientists? Check. Creepy henchmen? Double check. I bet Sam wrote this in one night after too much Manischewitz. And let's give a shout out to the crew who made this low-budget lunacy shine. Cinematographer Art Reed shot those spooky mansions so dark you'd think they forgot to pay the electric bill. Editor Robert Golden cut the film tighter than my bubby's purse strings, keeping it short enough to fit between your midnight nosh and a good scream. And the Monogram Pictures team, they stretched the budget smaller than my synagogue's bingo prize into a full-on fright fest. And here's the real kvel. Wallace, Sam, and the crew took a shoestring and made a movie that's still creeping us out 80 years later. That's the magic of B-movies. Less cash, more chutzpah. So as we dive back into The Corpse Vanishes, watch for those shadowy shots and wild plot twists. Will Patricia outsmart Dr. Lorenz, or end up as his next science smoothie? Stick with Rabbi Joe, my ghouls. We'll be back after these messages. And don't let any mad directors cast you in their next experiment.
Yes?
Good morning, Miss Hunter.
Oh, good morning. Just a minute, Dr. Foster. I want to see you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were up.
Up? I've been up all night with dead people.
Dead people? What do you mean?
Come in and I'll tell you. What kind of a place is this? Last night I had the most horrible experience of my life.
Well, what was it?
I saw lots of girls in crypts down underneath this house.
Rabbi, what was that you were saying, Miss Hunter?
Why have you a mausoleum in the basement?
Mausoleum? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. All those dead girls and that horrible dead creature.
My dear, you must have had a bad dream.
Now look, Professor, this was no dream.
When did you see all this?
Shortly after I called you and told you about that horrible creature in my room.
Is that true, Dr. Foster?
Why, I don't recall anything about it, Miss Hunter. You must be mistaken.
Well, if I was dreaming, it was the darndest nightmare I've ever had.
Well, I slept very soundly myself.
Miss Hunter was rather upset, I think, when she retired. You see, in our dreams, our minds play strange tricks on us sometimes.
Yes, I suppose so. Oh, Professor, that orchid I brought up here to show you's gone. I couldn't find it in my bag.
That's too bad. Perhaps you forgot to pack it. Will you be down soon?
Yes, right away.
Are you coming, Doctor?
Of course.
Shall we go into breakfast?
No, thank you. I've got to get back to the city. Will you drive me to the station, Dr. Foster?
I'll be glad to.
But what about the interview?
Well, that'll have to wait until some other time. I just remembered an appointment at the office. So I've got to catch the next train. You'll excuse me, Countess?
Yes, I will excuse you.
Oh, Professor, do you also make a hobby of collecting coffins?
Why, yes, in a manner of speaking. I find a coffin much more comfortable than a bed. Many people do so, my dear. Is it so strange that I accept one while waiting for eternal rest?
No, I suppose not. Well, thank you for your hospitality. Goodbye.
I trust we will meet again. It has been so nice meeting you.
Don't tell me I'm still dreaming.
Well, what do you mean?
That gravedigger. He's real, isn't he?
Oh, he's real, all right. But I hardly think he's a gravedigger. More likely laying the foundation for a house.
You're a trusting soul, aren't you, Doctor?
Is that a crime?
No, on the contrary. I envy you.
Are you trying to make me believe you're one of those hard-boiled reporters that we read about or see in the movies?
No, but working on a newspaper, one becomes cynical and suspicious.
I've enjoyed meeting you, Miss Hunter. I hope to have the pleasure of seeing you again.
I have a hunch you will, Dr. Foster.
Oh, tell me, just why did you come up here? Or is it the secret?
It is, but somehow I feel that I can trust you.
You can.
You've heard of the case of the vanishing brides.
Why, surely.
I think I have a clue.
You don't mean that you suspect...
Yes, I do. I want to show you something. What are these?
Why, they're orchids, of course.
You bet they're orchids. And they didn't grow in my dreams. They're exactly like the one that disappeared from my bag.
Where did you get them?
I found them on the floor beside my bed this morning. The person who came into my room last night must have brought these with him.
That seems like a logical explanation.
There's no question about it. Honestly, Doctor, don't you remember meeting me in the hallway last night?
No, I don't. And if I did, I must have been asleep.
Either that or you were hypnotized.
Yes, that's quite possible.
Well, watch your step. And if you discover anything, phone me.
That's a promise.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Au revoir.
All right, print the story on page 1. Keep your fingers crossed that this paper isn't sued for libel by some of these phony suspects that the police are bringing in.
Well, I get me a Rembrandt of the guy they just brought in.
I don't want photographs. I want real clues. The DA's office can't pick up the madman who's stealing the bodies of these dead girls. Maybe we can.
Okay, I'll throw it in the wastebasket.
No, I'll have it developed. Doyle, where's Lefty?
Over at Central Station.
The only thing he gets over there is a game of gin rummy. Tell him to get back here.
Well, I got something.
I'll say you have. You're fired.
What do you mean? You can't do that to me.
Listen, just because the bodies of dead girls disappear is no reason why you can do a vanishing act.
But you gave me the assignment.
Yeah, I suppose I did. All right, where have you been? What have you uncovered?
Well, hey, not so fast. Listen, Mr. Keenan, last night I went through the most gruesome experience of my life.
You should talk. All my life has been a nightmare.
Well, you can rest easier now because I've seen plenty. If I can only prove I wasn't dreaming.
Dreaming?
I had a dream last night myself. I dreamed you gave me that raise you've been promising me.
All right, Madame Zora, go on with your dream story.
Well, there's a certain Professor Lorenz that lives upstate. He knows all about orchids, but insists that he doesn't grow them anymore. Yet I found these in my bedroom this morning.
Listen, Dizzy, you didn't go off someplace and get married, did you?
No, I didn't. But I saw the bodies of those other missing brides.
All right. Now, take it easy. Stop breathing hard, Pat, and tell me all about it. Did you really see any bodies?
Well, yes and no.
I see. Just a bit of ectoplasm.
Well, I'm sure I did, though, only... Oh, I can't explain it.
Yeah, you're suffering the same way I am. I see brides everywhere. Hear wedding bells ringing in my ears.
And I saw a dead man, too. A monstrosity.
Very well.
I'd like to see Miss Hunter.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's busy. She's with Mr. Keenan.
It's very important that I see her. I'm Dr. Foster. I wonder if you'd mind announcing me.
Mr. Keenan, there's Dr. Foster here. Insists on seeing Miss Hunter.
Tell him he can have all of her time from now on.
That's the Dr. Foster I was telling you about. Maybe he has more evidence.
All right, send the sawbones in.
Hey, look, if you don't mind, I'm going out for a nervous breakdown.
Well, Doctor, you almost beat me here.
Yes, I drove down.
Dr. Foster, Mr. Keenan, my editor.
I'm very glad to meet you, Mr.
How do you do? This cub reporter of mine has been telling me a weird story about a certain Dr. Lorenz up in your neighborhood.
It's weird, all right, but I'm confident it's true. After you left, I looked around the station to find out if Lorenz had any of the coffins assigned to him. I found a consignment, all right. And instead of a coffin, it was a box filled with this stuff.
So what? That's ordinary garden moss.
It's moss, all right, but not ordinary. This is a special type used by florists and hybridizers for growing orchids. It's called osmondin.
Which proves that he does grow orchids like these. And the same kind were worn by every one of the brides that died.
Well, maybe it is a clue. But how do I know that the rest isn't a cockeyed nightmare? She admits that you don't remember talking to her.
I could have talked to her while in a somnambulistic state, under the influence of hypnotism.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me that this Professor Lorenz is a hypnotist as well as a horticulturist?
Why not? My short acquaintance with him has convinced me that he's a man of unlimited talents. He's strange, peculiar. I've even suspected him of being insane. But the fact remains he's not only a doctor, but a physicist and a scientist of great ability.
How about this hot-headed wife of his?
I hesitate to bring her into the case at all. Professional ethics forbids a doctor talking about his patients.
Oh, forget about your ethics, Doctor. After all, we're after a criminal. How does this woman fit into the picture? Come on, tell us all you know.
The peculiar fact about her is that although she has the appearance of a young woman, her heart and arteries indicate that she's at least 70 or 80 years old.
Well, that doesn't explain anything. Certainly doesn't explain why Dr. Lorenz should steal these dead girls.
It's possible they may still be alive.
Alive in a cataleptic state?
That's it.
All right. What are your other deductions?
Well, simply this. These young girls, whether dead or alive, are being used by Lorenz in some manner as human guinea pigs to sustain his wife in a youthful state.
Oh, that's preposterous.
It's nothing of the kind. Scientists are finding out every day that glands and hormones have a lot to do with life and health.
The glands in our bodies help determine the condition of our teeth, the texture of our hair.
All right, we'll admit all that. But I wouldn't dare print such a fantastic story.
I bring you the biggest story of the year and a chance to get this newspaper a real scoop, and you call it fantastic.
All right, I'll put Doyle on it to track it down.
I'm afraid you won't get very far. Professor Lorenz is a clever man, clever enough to withstand any investigation and destroy any evidence.
Why not track the fellow?
How?
Well, he steals dead brides, doesn't he?
Oh, now, look, Pat, do you want to be a June bride?
Well, sure. No, not yet. Anyway, Lorenz knows me.
All right, then stop talking nonsense. This paper can't assume the responsibility of such a harebrained scheme.
Oh, please, Mr. Keenan, you can't pass up an opportunity like this.
Shalom, my Midnight Mishpacha. Welcome back to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Mausoleum. We're just moments away from the big finish of The Corpse Vanishes. Oi, this flick's got more twists than my Bubby's babka recipe. And we're about to see if Patricia can outsmart Bela Lugosi's creepy Dr. Lorenz before he turns her into his next anti-aging smoothie. Oi. Hold the matzo balls. Who's calling the mausoleum at this hour? Hello. This is Rabbi Joe, master of the Midnight Macabre. Who dares disturb my spooky sanctum? Wait. Slow down, Mrs. Shapiro from Moline. You're saying that your niece's wedding flowers just arrived, but they smell like chloroform? And the florist had a Transylvanian accent and a cape? Oh, honey, that's no florist. That sounds like Dr. Lorenz sneaking out of the movie. Folks, this is what happens when you watch The Corpse Vanishes. You start seeing mad scientists everywhere. Mrs. Shapiro, listen. Lock the doors, hide the bouquet, and maybe say a quick Shema. No bride's getting snatched on my watch, especially not a Kala like your daughter. What's that? You're switching to plastic flowers and hiring a new florist named Moisha? Smart move, Mrs. Shapiro. Tell Moisha to stick to roses, not potions. Well, call me back if you need an exorcism for a Dybbuk. Or a caterer. At least a mashgiach for the caterer. Alright, goodbye. Alright, good night. Mazel tov. See, my ghouls, this movie's got us all jumpy. We're at the edge of our pews, wondering if Patricia's gonna crack Dr. Lorenz's scheme or end up in his creepy lair. With the finales coming, it's wilder than a klezmer band at a haunted bar mitzvah. What? What are we doing here? Will good triumph? Or will Bela's eyebrows steal this show? Stick with Rabbi Joe for the big finish and keep your phones on silent. Unless it's Mrs. Shapiro with an update. And don't trust any Cape florists. We'll be back after these messages to wrap up the great finale of The Corpse Vanishes.
Mr. Keenan, you can't pass up an opportunity like this. There she is. Cigarettes?
Hey, she's cute. Well, would you like to dance?
Later. Business before pleasure, you know. Hello, Peggy. Hello, Pat. Miss Woods, Dr. Foster.
Good evening, Miss Woods.
How do you do? I have something important to tell you. I'm all ears. Let's go to your dressing room. Okay. I won't be long.
All right.
Peggy, I've landed a good part for you. A chance to prove your talent.
Really? What is it, a picture or a play?
Neither one. My paper's going to stage a phony wedding, and we want you to be the perfect June bride.
Now, wait just a minute.
With bridesmaids and flowers and all the trimmings.
What is it, a circulation stunt?
No. You've heard of the case of the vanishing bride.
Sure.
Well, this is a plan we have to trap the person who's been stealing their bodies.
Are you kidding?
Certainly not. The job will pay you plenty.
How will I collect if I'm dead?
You won't be dead. All you have to be careful of is not to smell any flowers.
All I do is lie 6 feet underground and push them up. Nix, count me out.
Listen, Peggy. I'm offering you a chance to get your picture on the front page of every newspaper in this country. Overnight, you'll be famous. Broadway producers and Hollywood studios will be offering you contracts. Why, it's the chance you've been waiting for.
She's the most unusual type. Such fascinating eyes.
She'll make a charming addition to our family.
June 20th.
A date we shall not forget. Faga, what are you doing in this part of the house?
Master, I keep hearing my son's voice calling for me.
Your son is better off where he is. Go back to your work.
Master, you shouldn't have done it. He didn't deserve to die.
Do what I say and don't come up here again.
Yes, master.
Well, everything's all set. She's young and pretty.
Yeah. What assurance have we that this Lorenz guy will show up to make the snatch?
And what happens if he does kidnap this fake bride?
Well, the private chapel and neighborhood will be covered with guards, and, well, Lorenz hasn't a chance to escape.
Providing he shows up. And if he doesn't, I'm the sucker and out $500.
And if he does, you have an exclusive story with big, juicy headlines.
I hope you're right.
Well, blushing bride, here's where you go on for your big scene.
Or big flop. My knees are shaking.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Here's your bouquet and the phony orchid. Now, don't forget to put on your act.
Leave that to me. You got plenty of photographers out there?
Certainly.
And what about the cops?
How many times do I have to tell you nothing's going to happen to you?
Oh, Miss Hunter.
Yes?
I wanted to ask you, in this ceremony, shall we use the word cherish or obey?
You mean for the bride?
Yes.
Well, just for this once, let's put the old-fashioned word in. Obey.
I've marked the words here. Just read the ceremony slowly, solemnly.
Yes, I understand.
I hope what you're doing isn't wrong.
It's all in good cause.
Well, I suppose it is. Well, if you need me, you'll find me in my study.
Thank you. You've been grand, Reverend. You'd better go get ready.
What do I do now?
Just march down the aisle and don't forget to faint at the altar.
Well, here goes nothing.
How's everything going?
All right so far, I guess.
Good.
Ceremony's about to begin.
I certainly hope somebody shows up besides these ham actors I'm paying.
You know, it seems to me that if Lorenz were ready to strike, he'd have sent an orchid.
Just a minute. I'll take that.
Did you say orchid?
And I'll take you with it.
There you are. Looks like our man's going to pounce all right.
It looks like you're right.
Like a real wedding, doesn't it?
Yes. Too bad it isn't. Ours.
Is that a proposal, Dr. Foster?
It certainly is.
The minister would like to speak to you in his study, Miss Hunter.
But, oh, you mean the real minister?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'll be right back. You wanted to see me, Reverend?
Where's Pat?
The minister sent for her. I'll be right back.
Oh, Pap!
leave me. Toby, my son. Where is Toby, Master?
Toby's gone. Alice,
You shouldn't have left.
stop whimpering. How's the Countess?
Waiting as usual.
Hurry up, let's go.
There was trouble?
Yes, but we'll be finished before anyone finds us.
But the bride. What will we do without them?
We have to leave him here.
Which means I will perish.
Oh, it isn't hopeless to find other girls. In the meantime, we take this one with us.
What are you waiting for?
Well, my dear, again we meet, only under different circumstances. I would have preferred that you would be a bride, but it really doesn't matter. You will serve our purpose just as well.
Now both of my sons are gone. You betrayed me, Master.
I heard enough. There's work to do.
You betrayed me, Master. You shouldn't have done it.
You stay here and cover this.
Your hand is unsteady.
Can't see. Pat. Is she dead?
No. Just scared to death.
All right. Break it up. We've got headlines to write.
Do I get a byline?
After this, you can have a clothesline with my shirt on it.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Finally make a newspaper woman out of you. Go and quit.
And to think that this was the cause of it all.
Shalom, my midnight mishpacha. We've just survived the bride-snatching, potion-mixing madness of the corpse Vanishes. Boy, what a ride. Wilder than my cousin Morty trying to dance the horror at a haunted wedding. Bela Lugosi's Dr. Lorenz gave us chills, thrills, and enough eyebrow action to start a fan club. And Patricia? Let's just say she's earned a nice long nap after dodging all that chloroform, and then that reporter guy also had to smell the flower. Talk about a silly ending. So this 1942 B movie had it all. Creepy mansions, henchmen with worse job security than a chauffeur player in a rock band, and a plot so nutty it could headline a Passover Seder. I hope you laughed, screamed, and maybe checked your bouquet for suspicious smells. If Mrs. Shapiro from Moline calls back, I'm telling her to stick to fake flowers.
Why did Bela Lugosi's Dracula always get invited to parties? Because he was the Bela of the ball.
You Meshuggah, that joke's older than Bela's cape collection. I'll give you a point for trying. Stick to sweeping the crypt, Earl. Irv, not writing comedy. Folks, that's what I get for letting the intern near the script. Well, my ghouls, it's time to close the coffin on this episode. Next week, we're digging up another public domain fright fest that'll make your kishkas quiver. Stay tuned for details. Until then, keep your candles lit, your doors locked, and never trust a florist with a Transylvanian accent. This is Rabbi Joe, signing off from Midnite Mausoleum. Sleep tight, and don't let the mad scientists bite. Shalom, and good fright. And good night, Bela Lugosi, wherever you are.
Why did Bela Lugosi's Dracula always get invited to parties? Because he was the Bela of the ball.